First podcast of 2024. Resolutions are to be made, but the opening song is still the same damn song. I like to begin by saying that I already have a new Mamak Sessions intro
Yeah,
song.
I was about to ask you. Didn't we already get one?
Yeah, we did.
Wait, you
We-
got one?
Yeah. We made a new one.
It's in my email somewhere. I
We
have to
should- we
download it and then upload it to the system. Then I was like thinking, later lah.
Okay. Second podcast of 2024, we will debut the new song.
Okay, let me look for that email.
Provided if G can find his email.
I think I can. It's done by Darren Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. It's shorter, so it's not so awkward when we
you
wait in
sing?
the intro.
No, of
No
course
lah.
he didn't sing.
I mean, you.
Oh god, yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
The
believe him,
jingle is like Mamak Sessions.
GG, that's it. That's the end of our podcast.
Is that,
Listenership
is that,
going
is that
down
a
by
reason why you didn't
20,000.
invite us?
Because you sound like shit singing.
Wow.
No lah, it's no singing, but I told him I wanted something short and snappy so that people didn't have. But the thing is, last time when I tried to put a shorter intro, then people complained, "Oi,
Too short.
why you change your intro? I like the previous one." And I'm like, "Okay lor, then please you ah."
No, when you change, right, people will be like, oh, they'll like this one. Change only.
Then why
Really?
you change
They
now?
get used to it.
Huh?
No one asked you to change also. Why you
Look,
change?
man, it's 2024. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
New year, new podcast, you know.
Yeah, new year, put new podcast. New year, new me. Yeah, the same shit.
Okay.
Just
Cool.
different thing. Yeah. How have you been, Shufei? Hey,
Good.
so when you're getting married, you've been dating this boy for quite long. Look at how.
Why you ask me? You ask Ryan Low.
Whoa.
Look at how it bloody jumped right in. No lah, sorry lah. To give you a bit of context, I saw Shufei got out with your boyfriend. So cute lah, boy, you.
Thank you.
Yeah, where were you that time when I messaged you and said, when is he gonna marry
At
you?
home lah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, to give a bit of context, Shufei has been in a very nice relationship with this guy.
Yes.
Who is he, Yeah lah, give the listener a bit of context.
Oh, I
ah.
thought you were gonna answer. So his name is Damien,
Yeah.
also known as KP.
Okay.
I think more people
Yeah.
know him as KP than people know him as
Yeah.
David.
But the whole office has met him already, I think.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
So
but he's
funny.
nice.
The
Yeah.
first time not meet him, but like email him online. We were playing a round of Valorant, and then Shufei was like, "Wait, BRB, my boyfriend coming." And then like, I didn't. Okay, to be fair, I did not know who KP was lah. Okay, at that time. And I was like, "Okay, hey, chill, bro, yeah, play." After that, I found out right, he's like some pro pro esports gamer. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Shit, bro, I embarrassed myself in front of like literally a world class esports gamer like that, man."
Yeah. Why you like this?
Oh my god, you should bring him up on the podcast.
Really?
Because like he has a very strong Australian accent, right?
Yeah, that's right. Mark.
Yeah,
He's
even-
from where's he from? Sydney.
Yeah, he's from Sydney.
Yeah. So does he
Yeah,
get offended?
even my
Does he
dad
does
is
he get
like-
offended? Would he get offended if I try to pull him an Australian accent and talk to him the whole entire show?
I think it's fine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but he's very intrigued with our accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, we say like if you something roasted, right? We say spoil. He's like, what is spoil?
Broken. Spoil.
Yeah, but we don't say the L, right? It's like
Spoil.
No, I will
Spoil.
say it's spoiled. Only you will say spoil.
hey, that is spoil already.
Spoil.
Spoil.
Oh yeah, lah. Spoil already.
Spoil.
Yeah, you see if you say it fast, you don't say it spoiled.
Hey, is it difficult to kind of date someone who's got a different accent than you?
Not really. I think at the start, like I would kind of switch my accent, but then now I'm so comfortable, I just talk to
You
him
don't care
in
already
English
lah.
accent. Yeah.
So you talk to him like your own accent, and he talks to you like his own accent. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
But is it difficult because he lives in another country?
Actually, not really.
No?
Actually, he's here right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why is he on the show
Where is
today?
he?
And you didn't invite him.
Why did he follow
Where?
you here?
Yeah.
Because you didn't invite him.
Hello,
so
KP. No need invitation. KP, just come.
Yeah.
Visit us
sorry
more,
lah.
please.
This podcast is not gonna be about your relationship lah. But just wondering, cause
Actually, you should have asked him because he's been with his girlfriend longer than me.
different. I got your back, Ryan.
Hey, there we go. That's
Yeah,
my
I
bro.
got
So when
your
are
back.
you
He
getting
knows, he knows.
married?
Hey, sorry. This question only reserved for the uncle and auntie during Chinese New Year. Okay, you're not allowed to ask me this question.
Yeah. So how 2023 done already? So what you want to do differently 2024?
I want to try new things.
Okay, that's about
But
all
I
the
feel
time we
like
have for Shufei.
Yeah, but I feel like these things should be talked about off camera because you know how they say you shouldn't like during your progress you shouldn't mention anything until you actually like.
But this is a
achieve
podcast. This
something.
is Mamak Sessions. It's
she
raw.
wants
Yeah.
to keep it a secret. No, she don't want to spoil the surprise
Yeah,
her
and it's like in the
audience.
works. So it's
In
like
the
I'm just
works.
gonna like
Okay, any hint?
keep it
Any
on the
hint?
down low.
Any hint? Any hint? Give any preview. You know, give us the trailer lah. You don't want to show the movie. Give us a trailer. lah.
No lah, I just want to like venture into new stuff lor.
Okay, wow,
yeah.
thanks.
Like I wanna try like doing like my own business, like my own kind of thing. But I've never really had
okay.
the experience, right?
Can I invest into it
Yeah.
straight away, just in case it blows up? Yeah.
No.
She don't need your investment. Hello.
Keyboard business probably, because that's kind of what you. Oh, you're kind of already doing that already, right?
Yeah, that and also like something related to esports lah. But that is in the works, so I don't wanna like talk about it yet.
Oh, okay.
Until like, you know.
And got
It's
NDA
become
on, okay? You need to
something.
sign the NDA first
Yeah.
lah.
So 2024, Ryan, how?
How?
You bought the ring already or not?
Bro.
You've been dating her. You've been dating your girlfriend for 7-8 years already.
Oh shit, bro. If I tell you the actual number now, you're gonna kill me.
It's like, no.
This year, 10.
Yo, jeez. Oh, okay. All right. It's all right. Okay, sorry, no judging.
Okay, no. Sorry, we did the Singapore move, man. We buy house first, then only.
Is that really a thing? Is that's a
Apparently
Singapore
so. It's the
movement?
Singapore move, man.
Wow,
they will
you
get
don't
together,
know anything.
No, I
and then
don't.
they will sign for their HDB first, because they need to wait like 5 years or something like that for the HDB.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
do you need a crash course on this?
Yeah.
So basically Singaporeans, right? If you want a house, usually people have to BTO. So BTO means you have to
Build to order, yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought it's like you have to be married, then you can buy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of couples, like, I mean, long-term couples lah, they will actually sign for a BTO. So they will put their names together and buy a house. But that doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, they're married yet.
Yeah.
But they will have like a
Joint account thingy, is it?
no. Like
Oh.
for example, like they will give you like 6 months prior like notice. So in that 6 months you have to get married or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, this is just like, you know, in
Because it
Malaysia.
takes
So,
a
hey, you
while
haven't
to get
married
the
yet, don't buy house, huh?
Yeah, that's the other thing. But some people say like, if you married, where you gonna live?
Yeah, but
Parents' house lah.
but the HDB right
Yeah.
is only yours for 99 years, you know. So
Yeah.
afterwards, like, you know.
So
it's not
basically,
yours
you're,
anymore.
you're paying 99 years rent lah. Sorry, Singaporeans, but you know, I've been watching videos and yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like here
Because-
also. When you leasehold is 100 years only. when
Yeah,
you
that's
leasehold
if
here.
you leasehold, but if it's freehold, it's yours forever, man, no meh?
That's true lah. That's true.
Yeah, so like Singapore, I think because of the scarcity of land, so I think it's leasehold for 99 years or more than that lah. Some like even got some right, but leasehold, but for like 1,000 years. Okay, maybe not 1,000 lah.
1,000 is a
No, I
lot.
saw it
1,000
somewhere.
is a lot of years, bro.
It's freehold, but up to 1,000 years.
Okay lah. So basically, they give you a time limit, but it's an unrealistic time limit lah. you know?
Yeah.
Or it's in your family for 1,000 years, I guess.
Kinda. So because of the scarcity of land, they give you a leasehold 99 years, and after 99 years, I think they repurpose the place to build something better or something. So some people say that it's like paying a loan lah. But then again, as compared to the normal private housing, the HDB, it's a lot cheaper than the private housing. I think they can get like, I'm not sure now, but back then you could get like a HDB for like 300,000-400,000 Sing.
I don't know. I heard now it's not cheap also.
Yeah, now a HDB,
Everywhere
right?
is not
You want to
cheap.
buy a resale one is about at least $700-800.
Sing
Sorry,
dollars.
700,000-800,000.
Sing
Yeah.
dollars. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's okay. I mean, Singapore.
Come to Malaysia, buy
Yeah,
bungalow,
yeah.
bro, there, buddy.
Yeah, let's go to
800 Sing
just go to Johor.
800,000 Sing. Johor can buy big bungalow there, I think.
There was this girl who actually it was I can't remember her name, but because of the property prices rising so much in Singapore and the rental prices rising so rapidly, right? She, as a Singaporean, decided to rent a place in Malaysia and travel to Singapore for work for 1 week.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my cousin.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah? Your
Yeah,
cousin
he
lives in
does it.
JB?
She's a
Yeah.
Singaporean.
He is Malaysian. So he will go to Singapore to work.
Yeah,
But
but
he
this is
lives
a
in JB,
Singaporean, but come to Malaysia and rent a place here and then go to Singapore to work. Yeah.
I
Interesting.
mean, there are a lot of people who do that.
Got a lot.
Yeah.
And they save a lot of money lah. But I think you can't really do that.
Oh my god, you know my cousin? So they're from Johor, right? So they will send like their children to Singapore school.
Yeah.
So every
Oh,
morning,
I've
right,
heard
you have
of
to
that.
travel from Johor to Singapore, like
And they have
back
to
and
wake up
forth, back and
super
forth.
early,
It's
right?
damn sad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5 something.
But just
they
to
have
save
start.
money lah.
4:30, and then after that you probably take the bus, then go over, then get caught
Yeah.
in the causeway
Yeah.
for about an hour. Then they get to school by 7, and then coming back is not so bad lah because you know they finish school at 3. But if they finish school a bit later, then they also will get caught in the causeway
Can you
jam.
imagine, right? You tell people, yeah, I go to school in another country.
Well, that's so cool
Like,
though.
daily. Like, yeah, I commute daily to another country. just
How
to go
by
to
private
school.
jet? No, by bus.
Yeah, by bus. Sometimes I walk across the causeway.
Yeah, I think Yeah. Wow, but that's crazy though.
You? What's new? 2024.
I don't know. Learn how
New
to.
year, new gin, new baby.
Oh,
Oh,
I want a new baby, but Michelle says, see
close
first. Ah."
factory.
Yeah,
No.
close factory. Yeah, it's tough lah. Raising 2 kids. You think what? Very easy, is it? 2024 kicks off with the KL Podfest. I have to
Let's
say this
go.
first. Round of applause, please, producer. Walao, them slow.
There we go.
Mamak Sessions is gonna be performing live again. Okay, because we did it first with IKEA. Is it IKEA? IKEA. IKEA.
Oh, shit, this is
Sorry.
ridiculous. IKEA.
IKEA. We are performing, or we are going to be broadcasting live at the KL Podfest this 2024. It's happening on the 3rd and 4th of February at KL PJ Arts Center, is it?
Yes. No. Is it called KL PJ Arts Center? No, it's called
PJ Live Arts, sorry.
PJLA.
PJLA, which is in Wanutama lah, huh?
Yes, correct.
We are going to bear Shufei, myself, and Ryan.
PJ Pack.
Oh, PJ Pack.
PJ Pack.
PJ, Petaling Jaya Performing Arts Center. I tell you, the organizers are just going to cut us off the roster.
The producer is like waving behind the camera. No, wrong info.
Petaling Jaya Performing Arts
Dude,
Center.
when
basically one you.
When he used the word performing, it's so misleading. You know, when he first told me, he's like, huh? We're performing what?
Yeah, Shufei is gonna have a solo singing session
Well, technically, you are like going on stage to perform, though. It's like, you know,
with your words.
with your words and influence.
I mean, we don't use the
Like
word
slam.
perform.
What time's our slot again?
We are on Sunday. No, Saturday, the 3rd.
Yeah, the 3rd of February.
12:30.
3rd of February, 12:30 p.m. Come and watch us live.
Yes.
And the thing is, if you think that, why would I want to travel all the way just to watch these 3 fellas at Mamak Sessions talk for about maybe an hour or 2? Other podcasters are going to be there as well.
A lot of other podcasts.
Hey, some of the biggest podcasters are going to be there. Kari
Yeah.
Jamaluddin. This is actually an initiative by Kari Jamaluddin.
Oh.
And also the Malam Seram people are going to be there.
Oh, I want to watch Malam Seram.
And also Sneakerla crew.
Borak lah, yeah.
Borak lah. So a
Borak
lot
lah.
of people are going to be there. So shout out to all these peeps.
I
Yo.
think Maggie's one also gonna be there.
Oh yeah,
Head
Maggie.
Over Heels, yeah.
Head Over Heels is going to
She's
be
gonna be
broadcasting
there.
live. So it's going to be a lot of people. It's like a festival. So you'll see all your favorite podcasters there. And on top of that, there's also going to be so-called what do they call it? The classes. You go for classes. What's it called?
Workshop. Yeah.
Workshops. I think I'm going to be talking there, or we're going to be talking there on how you can start your own podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. So that's why I'm looking
First in Malaysia.
Yeah, first in Malaysia.
Yeah.
But
So
not,
it's
not
like-
first in
it's
the
like-
world lah.
It's like good vibes, but less music and more talking. And hopefully no people kissing on stage.
Oh no, Matt Healy's not gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I think it's the first time happening in Malaysia. Other parts of the world have had their podcast festivals. So thank you very much, KJ, for having us on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We promise we'll be on our best behavior so we get invited next year again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah. But 2024, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a very challenging year as a business owner, as a father. As a content creator, I'm not sure because I have not done content for quite a while. But I think some people are kind of pushing me back to do content creation again.
But do you want to do it?
A part of me wants to,
Yeah.
but there's only so many things that I can focus
True.
at one time. And I think in the process of doing everything that I've done for the past 39 years,
You're old, man.
I've realized that if sometimes you just need to focus on something and be the master of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't spread yourself too thin. Like just find out what you enjoy and what you like.
Yeah, and then for something that you really enjoy and doesn't require any, KPI and whatever not, you just keep
Yeah.
that personal and don't monetize that.
Yeah.
And in my case, that's photography.
Yeah. Jin has been so into photography.
I
mean,
blame
he's
you
always-
lah, you idiots.
To be fair, he has been super into photography for a long time, but he kind of slowed down because we need salaries.
Wait, is this the first purchase of the year?
The first what?
The first purchase of the year.
The first purchase.
Purchase.
Oh, what do you mean? Like what first purchase? The camera?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
His first big purchase of the year.
It's
lah.
not really big lah.
But like-
Okay lah, it is lah.
Notable purchase.
Yeah,
lah.
it's quite a notable
How much
purchase.
is it?
It's about 57,000. Just kidding.
see your face.
I spent about maybe 4,300 ringgit to buy that film camera.
Wait, is it a brand new one or is
No,
it
it's
like
not.
Oh, it's not.
They
Yeah.
don't make new ones really. They're all like vintage.
It's a 50-year-old camera.
Yeah.
But the condition is so good though. Okay, for context, I bought a Hasselblad 500 CM, which is probably the first camera they went on the moon.
I think so. One of the first. The
one
moon
of the-
camera lah.
The moon camera lah, okay. But I think the actual camera that went to the moon was the Hasselblad EL. So it's a medium format camera. So Shufi looks lost already.
I'm so lost.
Basically, it takes film photos and it takes nice photos.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes like
Okay, but someone used this before lah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pre-owned.
yeah.
Cause like I've known a lot of people, right? Like they will buy like things from last time, and then they don't use it for like 20 years, then they sell it. Like for example,
Oh yeah.
yeah, crazy. Like you know, there are a lot of things like let's say the what's it called? The PlayStation
Yes.
Yeah, or like the PSP
Oh,
or like
yeah.
the Game Boy,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
people would just buy it and then not open it, and then now right, it's worth so much.
Yeah.
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 Unopened,
crazy.
new in box.
Sealed in the box, Game Boy first edition. I think
Oh,
sold
yeah.
sold for I think I think a couple of thousand more. Sorry, almost 5 figures USD on eBay. The first iPhone ever introduced.
Oh,
Sealed
yeah.
in box.
I
Yeah,
saw that one.
still in the box. How much did it sell for? I think almost 100,000 plus. You know.
But that's
I thought it's
crazy
a-
though.
Really,
Like
man? I thought it's worth more.
it's really like a collector's thing.
Yeah, somebody bought it for a really insane, ridiculous amount of money, and people were talking about, oh yeah, man, I should have just kept the
Kept your
first version.
Android,
Right.
right?
Yeah, well,
Right.
we all never had the first version.
No.
The first generation iPhone never made its foot to Malaysia.
Not. I think private reseller got lah. Like,
Got.
People will go to the States, buy and then bring back and sell. lah.
People used to sell it for like 5,000 bucks
Yeah.
last time on
Oh my god!
Lao
Oh my god! We should
Crazy.
buy the first Z Flip, right, and don't use it for like 30 years. Maybe in
the
like
first Z Flip.
yeah, the first.
Hello, the Z Flip come out number one already. How you gonna
Exactly.
find
Yeah,
Get
but
the
the
first
first the first one, I still have the first fold though.
But it's open. It's not new.
Yeah,
in
I know,
box.
but it's still in mint condition lah.
I mean,
I
I think if it's out of the
mean-
box, it's not. You gotta wait 20 years lah.
Really?
Keep it for 20 years lah. See what happens.
But the thing is, I feel. Okay, lah. People won't buy it to use it, right? They'll buy it to collect.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
the very first iPhone is like obsolete.
Oh my
Bro.
god! Even like
You
the
can't
Nintendo
really
Switch,
use
right? You
it.
could just buy it and like wait 50 years, see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, you wait. I'll give you $50 and then that's my share. 50 years is then I'll take my percentage after that.
Yeah. So 2024, I'll be honest lah. I think a lot of people who have been following my journey or our journey or listen to this Mamak Sessions podcast will probably realize that I think I create less but run a business a lot more. I think our past 3 years have been actually pretty cool though. Like we saw growth lah.
Yeah.
And it was like wow, serious It's a year after year wondering, hey, do you think we can do better? It's the same thing.
I think that's the challenge with this year though, because like the pressure is on now. We have like you mentioned, we have had growth in the last like 2-3 years, and now it's like challenging ourselves. How do we grow more?
Yeah.
You know, the pressure is on. You know, we did this and this and this.
Yeah.
Now this year, what's next? You know. Just stressed out already.
Yeah, it's
Chill, bro.
it's-
Just January. No, don't stress so fast yet.
That's the thing. It's January, but in January, right, you're supposed to forecast how the company is supposed to do for the next 12 months, and you know because you.
Yeah, I ask you lah. The last year, did you do a forecast? And if you did, was your forecast accurate or not? you see, what was your forecast and the forecast and the
Okay,
results?
we did a forecast, but the what happened was it exceeded our forecast by a long margin of like a very big margin. So then, so there's two things to that. Some people say, oh, good lah, you forecasted this, you were very modest about it, but your company is so capable, it became how you did was much better than what you forecasted. But to me, it's like shit. My forecasting sucks.
yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's not that you overperform, it's just your prediction is just terrible.
Yeah. So okay, I forecasted wrongly, but I did better. What if I forecasted wrongly again? I did worse. So that's the constant the thing. But yeah, but for me is we constantly just tweak here and there as we go lah.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't just do.
You have to
I talk to
adapt
the team on a regular basis.
situation.
I mean, that's life. Not everything goes according to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine.
I want the company to run itself, and I want to retire. Can I say that?
You can say out,
I mean,
but
you
whether
already
it
said
happen
that,
is a different
so-
thing lah. Say only, say as much as you want.
I want to spend more time with my kids. Yeah. I read actually 2023, right, I read a lot. Every night before I sleep, right? So 2020 to 2021, I used to read a lot of things to try and see how I can grow the business or whatever, creative. You know, Ryan and all will always get a lot of things from me, DMs and whatever not. But 2023, I read up a lot of these parenting, or lots, yeah, I tell you. And I told myself, oh shit, I want to be like what these people say
Yeah.
to be lah, you know, be a good parent, bring your kids up differently. I tried some of it and it works. And then it brought me a little bit more joy.
Yeah.
But do you get like people like not commenting but like messaging you on how you should be parenting your children?
I will just politely say, hey man, I thanks for your comment, but I think I know how to bring up my kids better. What I've realized from reading all these whatever parenting gurus check out financial guru, not got parenting gurus they all tell you, and you will only listen to what you think you want to hear.
That's true.
That makes you feel good. At the end of the day,
true.
right? You know, everybody's behavior is different. You can't change.
No
you
two
can't,
kids are
yeah,
the same lah.
You've been like this for the past like 30 plus years. You can't change overnight, right? Although yes, you want to change for the better, but it's a progressive change.
I had like what you had your first kid, you try this function, pula. You try this method but then your second kid you try the same method.
Exactly. Yeah, cannot.
No two kids are the same. you know.
But now that we're talking about this, right? Can I just bring up something?
Yeah.
Because you know how like our generation is always saying how we have like trauma, right?
Yeah.
From how our upbringing was.
Yes.
Then how do you ensure that you don't bring that trauma to your kids? Because like it's very hard. Parenting, you can't just like follow a certain way of parenting, right? Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. How to prevent trauma?
Because like whatever you do, you may not be aware that you're giving trauma to your kids also, correct?
Am I the only one that is allowed to answer this because I'm a dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I subconsciously realized that I was kind of bringing up my kid like how my mom brought me up. And I realized that to some degree, fear does work.
Right? Yeah.
But fear is not the answer.
Yeah.
And fear, to be honest, is like raising your voice or setting boundaries or, you know, like always make them think, if you don't do this, there'll be consequences, huh? And I realized that you just gonna, like, when I was a kid, all I was thinking about was, when my mom said, you don't listen, right? You wait till you get mad, you're gonna get it. And through the entire journey, you're gonna think, what am I gonna get? How painful is it gonna be? Whatever not. And I remember that. I remember that as a kid very vividly. It's like, why do I always remember those things? You know what I mean? So for me, I approach it a little bit differently. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did use the cane to whack the wall so it's loud enough for us to scare them. But the thing is, when I did that for the first time, they don't understand what's the loudness. They peer a little bit on the hand, then they understand like, oh, this is a little bit painful. Okay, do I like it? I don't like it. Okay, I won't do it again. And then I think it was just one day lah. I think I kind of caned Kazel on the leg, and then she cried. Then I saw a little mark there, a little mark. Then I caned myself, and I'm like, oh my god, it's painful.
Then you realize,
I felt like an evil parent.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
did you ever get whooped by your mom?
Yeah.
Last time? Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Last time,
No, but it makes you think, right? Like if you don't whack them or whatever lah, like the traditional parenting style, sometimes it's very hard for them to be. It's very hard for them to
learn?
Stay, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And be
no,
quiet.
no.
There are other ways,
No, I can say that no, 100% no. No matter how terrible Kazel was, no matter how big of a tantrum she threw, I set her. I did this. Sometimes when she did something wrong, and obviously we caught her doing something wrong, the first thing we're gonna do is highlight that she did something wrong, and then it's either she keeps quiet or she reacts by crying. I bring her to the corner, just me and her alone. And we just try to, this sounds ridiculous, but I tell you, it made me become a little bit more patient. I told her to repeat tell me in her own words. Okay, I'm not here to scare you, but can you just explain to me what you just did? If she's conscious about what she just did, and that's where I come in and tell her, okay, what you just did was wrong. If she's not conscious about what she just did, it means she doesn't realize.
But do you explain then if she's not
Yes.
conscious? Yeah.
Yeah. I have this long conversation. I said, look, what you did was wrong. I need to punish you. You need to own up to it.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to make you stand here and face the wall for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And the first time she won't do it, but the second time she did it. And now I'll give you an example, okay? I hope Michelle's not gonna kill me for doing this. So I practiced this so much, and it doesn't happen in a month. It will gradually get better.
Mm-hmm.
But what I realized from this was I loved it because every time Keizo makes a mistake or she does a mistake, whether I'm home or not, she comes and tell me about it.
She owns up. She owns up to a mistake.
One day I went cycling. I told this to Roy. One day I went cycling, and then trying to break my personal record. Then I came back and then I opened the door and then I saw Keizo, like, not her usual self lah. Like normally like she'll run, and she's just more of like quiet, calm, and then she just walks calmly towards me, and then she's like, "Mommy's angry." I was like, "Oh, why?" "Oh, Mommy's angry at me and she wants to punish me." I was like, "Oh, what happened? What did you do?" And then she pulled me down and whispered in my ear, "I showed Mommy the middle finger." So I wanted to laugh so bad because I saw Michelle, because when she whispered at me, Michelle looked at me. I looked at Michelle, I was like, You see, as a parent, I wanted to laugh,
Yeah.
You know, when we were young, immediately when our parent knows we show middle finger, we know that they're gonna burst.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we are so it's normalized for us, right, about middle finger. But I mean, not.
Yeah,
as
but
a
what?
kid,
Yeah,
lah.
as a kid. But what if when I was a kid and I showed my mom the middle finger, instead of me thinking that she was gonna explode, deep down inside my mom also wanted to laugh.
Yeah.
We never knew.
Yeah.
Because they never showed that side of
Yeah,
them to
yeah,
us,
yeah.
you see. So that's
Like
why
even now, when as an adult, you never show your mom the middle finger.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
jokingly, it's like you feel like fuck, it's
Eh,
kind of wrong to show my mom the
My
middle
mom's
finger.
still like very triggered one, when me and my brother swears.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
Okay.
just say shit, right? Then she's like, "Why you say bad word?" Like even until
Yeah.
now,
I mean,
I try not to swear in front of my mom also.
Yeah.
But my dad's pretty cool about it.
My mom's cool when I swear to. I think after a certain age, like when you're older enough, my mom kind of like, you say whatever you say. So she pulled me and whispered to my ear. I showed Mommy the middle finger, and I'm like, "Oh, so how?" She said, "Oh, Mommy is very angry. She raised her voice at me, and she's very upset." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was sweaty, went to shower, and I said, "Oh, okay. Can I talk to you after I shower?" And then she came upstairs and she said, "Yeah, so why do you think Mommy is upset?" And she's like, "Oh, because I showed her a bad word." I was like, "What's the bad word?" And she showed me the middle finger lah. She illustrated it to me. Then I asked her, "Did you do it on purpose?" So the thing was, I think she wanted something, Mommy didn't allow, and then she
pointed the middle finger.
Pointed the middle
Yeah,
finger.
yeah.
Wow.
So that was what Michelle told me.
Okay.
So I asked her, "Why did you show the middle finger? Was it because Mommy did not allow you to do something?" She's like, "No. I put my hand on my face, but for some reason, when Michelle turned to look at her, she saw the middle finger. So she was trying to kind of like scratch her face or wipe something off her face. But after she finished wiping, the last finger that's left on her cheek was the middle finger lah.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm like, okay. I told her, I don't want you to lie. Okay? You don't have to lie. I'm not scolding you. I want you to know whether you were aware that you were showing the middle finger to your mother. She's like, no. I was wiping my face. And I mean, she didn't say it in the exact words, but so happened she was just wiping something off her cheek. And so happened the last finger that Michelle saw was the middle finger.
Okay.
So I'm asking her, okay, cool. Do you think that Mommy misunderstood you? And she said, yes, I think Mommy misunderstood me.
Did she explain it to Michelle?
I explained it to Michelle.
Oh, but she herself didn't explain it to Michelle lah.
No,
Oh,
because,
okay.
Michelle was angry ma, so she's scared when the Mommy gets angry. So I'm like, okay, cool. But even though she did not do the thing on purpose and whatever not, I told her that it's something wrong. Yeah, okay. Middle finger something wrong. So I told her, where did you learn this middle finger from? She told me YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube Shorts.
Man. YouTube.
Oh my god, now she's gonna be so traumatized with the middle finger.
Not really.
Really, man?
Yeah.
Because like Michelle scolded her for it, right?
No. I mean, she also tells us before, like, kids do it in school. I should be saying
Kids,
this,
man.
but yeah, kids.
Kids,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's why the
And we tell her, and the thing is,
place.
this is not the first time that we found out that she knows she's using the middle finger. She has asked us before, what is this?
Yeah. Like in a curious way lah. Like,
Yeah.
like what?
Then
so
we
she
tell her
knows-
this is a bad word.
She's fully aware of what it means lah.
Yeah, this represents a very bad word. It can represent penis, and we're very open to her. She can, you wouldn't want to be showing stuff like that. That's very bad to people, right? So I told her that, okay, either or, you made Mommy angry. You did show a middle finger. She said, yes, I did, but it's by accident. Okay, but I did tell her that, okay, but for this, I need to punish you so that you will not even do it again, right? So when she told me that she learned it from YouTube, I said, okay, I'm gonna ban you from YouTube for a week,
Mm-hmm.
7 days. And I was so surprised that this has been 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. She's never come to me to ask for the phone for YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
But honestly, I feel like, okay, if just ask you at what age were you aware or did you learn about this middle finger thing?
I cannot remember, man.
I think for us, I think for us it's a bit different lah. I think
Right.
for us a bit later. Okay, but then again,
No,
No, but
okay,
I-
do you know agak lah?
I think I learned it from school also.
yeah.
Yeah,
For
but-
other kids.
But what year in school?
Standard 1,
Standard one?
2.
Wow, you can't
correct
really,
lah, correct lah, yeah lah.
Am I the only lame one? I only learned about it when I was closer to
Yeah,
10
star
years old.
student.
No, but it depends
Star student
on
like that
what.
one.
It depends on what you learn. Because
That's
there's
true.
different like things that you learn throughout, right? So like yeah.
But I do feel like with like the internet, really kids pick up things.
Yeah.
So
So Keizo
quick,
picked
so
up
scary.
she picked up the middle finger when she was about 4.
4.
Yeah, she just asked because I think
Hey,
she,
that age, I think she cannot even read full sentences
Yeah
yet, you
leh.
know.
yeah.
Yeah, but she know how to show middle finger.
She just asked, what is this? Then we explained to her, lor.
Yeah.
We don't freak out because we are kids, obviously, when you freak out straight away, like, haha, they're gonna do it again just to see your reaction
yeah,
again.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
All kids want is for their parents to react funnily
Yeah,
so they
they
can
want the
laugh.
attention also, lah, you know.
Yeah. So she has not asked me for YouTube. I think there's once she asked Michelle, Mommy, can I watch YouTube? And then Mommy just looks at me, Daddy, can Keizel watch YouTube? I said no. Then she's like, okay. I said, you can watch Netflix, you can watch Disney Hotstar, you cannot touch YouTube. And she's then I'm like,
Okay lah, but Keizo is quite a mature kid, I would say. But there are kids out there that are not like that, you know.
no, I mean no. The more mature you are, the more rebellious you will be. I because she understands how to process ma. Trust me, man, she knows how to process a lot of things. So sometimes she can tell you, no, Daddy, you're wrong. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. So and for me, it's like when she stopped watching YouTube, she learned how to basically have a longer attention span. She watched more movies. She
Longer shows,
yeah, she played more with her sister. And then me and Michelle realized that, oh my God, we're such horrible parents. Because we used YouTube to
as a distraction, right?
just keep them quiet
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we ourselves were busy.
Yeah, yeah.
So you see, parents don't have the answers. That's why when people tell me how to parent my kid, right? Trust me lah. I was like, hey, don't tell me that because you know what? I'm still learning. So are you.
Yeah,
Are you telling me
yeah.
that your method basically
And-
applies to every single kid?
And I think I can say this also is like, this is them when they are like 4 and 2 years old.
Yeah.
When they are 24 and 22, you're still learning new shit, bro. And then when they're 34 and 32, as a parent, right, what I realize is like, especially like I observe like my interactions between my brothers and my parents, right? The relationship grows between a kid and his parent, and
Yeah.
and the parenting never stops.
Mm.
Like even when right now my age, you know, and my parents, they still parent me, but they have to parent me in a different way. And,
Yeah.
and our dynamic has changed, but you know, they're still fulfilling their duties as parents, and it's a never ending thing, lah.
My mom still parents me like
Yeah, exactly.
like I'm still 20 or high school though. I don't think she realizes it, but not wrong. But like sometimes when I make a purchase and she finds the receipt and it's like, how can you spend so much money? I'm like, how do I not sound like a spoiled? Not spoiled. How do I tell? I just tell her like, Ma, I can afford it. Yeah, but you need to. Why? So if just because you can afford it, you must buy, is it?
That's the thing. Parents will never change in that sense as well, lah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my mom sees some of the stuff I buy these days, so she's like, "Ha, what?
Yeah, but if you buy a house, wow!
good.
It's like the house is the,
$500,000 ringgit spend.
yeah, the house is the
500 ringgit.
most expensive thing you'll buy.
500 ringgit don't spend. $500,000 you can spend.
Yeah. So I that's why I enjoy documenting. Okay, so I think this is one of the reasons why I bought a camera and I document them every day. Every day, a day does not go by without me taking at least 6 to 7 pictures at home. I document because I don't know. It's to be honest, right? One day they're gonna leave me. That's for sure. They're gonna leave me to venture in their own things, and for me, I just want to remind myself, go through all the pictures, remind myself, okay, I did my best.
Yeah.
And I think that is what has changed with me throughout the years, and 2024 is trying to be better at that lah, I guess. So
Actually,
hard lah.
just on that topic, right, about you documenting your kids and having in case you guys didn't know, Jin also prints his pictures a lot. it made me think like, you know, sometimes with my family and I, sometimes we nothing to do, we find like our old photo album.
Yeah.
And you just go through and everything. And I think about like these days everything is digital and people rarely print stuff, right? So I'm like thinking like, to families these days, do they still have that kind of like bonding time? Like, would they sit in front of the computer and just go through old pics? But when you're having like it's different when you have like physical. You know, the last time when you print the 4R picture, you come in one album, you have like a stack of 15 of them, and then everyone just takes one and looks through and like, hey, remember this time? You puke, Koko puke on the floor there. You see, Koko scared of the clown, that kind of thing. You like, you won't really have that kind of like interaction when you have like a full digital thing.
Yeah. So the reason why I print out books is because I want anybody to access it at any time, not only just myself. It doesn't have to be a family community night thing. If Kazel suddenly at one day at 11 years old remember that, oh, I went to Disneyland, I think I have a book somewhere. She could just go take it and just look at it herself.
Yeah.
And form her own memories of what she appreciates at that point in time, and not have to show her emotions to me at that point in time. Because sometimes we are, as kids or as individuals, right, there are times that we want to be private, there are times that we want to be together with someone when we want to share happiness or sadness. Correct or not?
True.
So I want that. I want to document enough for actually. Also, I don't want my kids to forget their childhood, forget her parents. I don't want myself to forget how we brought them up, whether I did it correct or did it wrong. I kind of want to. And sometimes when you go back on certain things, you see, when you see a picture, right, you'll be able to formulate, oh, this is when, at that point in time, what was happening. So like for me, sometimes Michelle gets really, really like annoyed when I do this. So I think like we went for a holiday in Japan. I think at one point in time, Michelle was on a phone call with a client and she was very, very stressed out. I took out a camera because she was there, one hand on the phone, one hand with a stroller, and Kazel was like sitting there on the curbside, and I took a picture.
I think I saw that picture.
Oh, you did?
Posted. I remember.
Yeah. Oh. You see, nobody understands the story behind that picture but me.
Yeah. That was like in that moment lah, you know, with your family.
And I never understood that. You know, last time I remember we all take pictures, right? It's always like, oh, we want the
pose.
Yeah, the picture sharp, background blur. You know, we don't care. We want, wow, hey, come on, take a picture of you.
Sunset light.
Sunset light. After that, you know,
flare, got flare.
Wow, background bokeh, blur. That's a nice picture. That's the influencer picture lah, right? You take a picture, but now all my pictures, right? You see multiple layers of like, where am I? What's in the background? If there's anything, really. So
Jin has evolved as a photographer. He's found his voice.
I like how
as a photographer.
I like how we're talking about parenting. It's so interesting.
It is.
Actually, I have another topic lah, but I don't know if it's controversial or not.
Go ahead.
Why?
Should we just talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, cause like
if it's controversial, we will cut off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I mean you can just cut it like later like if you don't feel like it's suitable. But anyways, because you have 2 daughters, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can relate. Maybe not. Okay, but let's say lah, because this is like kind of like a personal experience, I guess. Not me, but like I've seen it, so I've witnessed it. So let's say, right, you have a son lah, okay, but your son likes girly things as a child. Like, would you like not let him play with the girly things and want him to play with more like boyish stuff?
Cars.
Like for example, like your son, he wants to play with like Barbie dolls instead of like, I don't like those, like, like more boyish kind of toys. Will you let him? Like he prefers like more
feminine
content.
Yeah.
So you're basically asking whether I will object if my son is gay.
You won't know yet, lah. You won't know yet.
But when they were at a young age, they prefer this kind of content, lah. I know, like a lot of people will say, like, oh, like of course I will let but I think when you're in that position, it's very hard to like say, right?
I will never ever I'm not going to say I will never ever. I'm in no position to comment on such things because I've never parented someone who is.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have daughters, right?
Yeah, who is potentially going to be queer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we did have this conversation with Michelle. It's like, what happens if our daughter loves, another girl? We both of us said, as long as they're happy.
Okay, that one too far-fetched. Like maybe just from the toys that they want to play with. Maybe she's not
okay,
interested
but I think this is where the bit of a double standard comes in. Because like if a girl plays with toy cars, they'll be like, oh cool, she likes cars. But if a boy plays with Barbie doll, hey, wait, why you boy or girl playing Barbie doll?
True.
So I think it's like a society is kind of messed up in a way, like why is this double standard? If the boy wants to play with Barbie doll,
I used to play with Barbie dolls. I used to dress up in dresses, my mom's dresses, and take pictures, because my mom's dresses, right, when you turn around, it will go woof. Yeah.
Down there very cooling, is it?
Yeah. It's like I do. You know those Turkish people?
Oh yeah.
They dance. Okay, not like them lah.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of them.
The
But
title of today's podcast, Jin used to wear his mouth.
yeah, so I I remember. I remember that vividly. It was a black and white dress, off shoulder. Obviously, it didn't fit in it, but
Yeah.
I just took the two off shoulder part, hold it tight, so that it won't drop off, and I just went in circles because.
But you did it because it's fun, right?
Yeah, I did it because it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play Barbie dolls too.
Yeah.
I went to my
I didn't have Barbie dolls.
I didn't buy Barbie dolls, but like if I went to a place that had Barbie, I'll just play lah.
Okay lah, but for me it's like I know somebody, right? Like the son, he really like likes girly stuff, and he will like complain to me like, why all the boy stuff like not nice one? Like
Oh.
yeah, like why like our boys' clothes like not nice? Like girls' clothes so like nice, got all the sparkles and yeah, like pretty. Yeah, and he really like just don't like guy things. Yeah.
I would like if we had like a child psychologist here to talk to.
Right.
Because,
Right.
like, are their decisions of their sexuality caused by is it grooming the right word?
Upbringing.
Yeah.
Or are they born like
Like
that?
that.
You know what I mean?
I
That's
feel
true.
like they're born like that, but
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
right? Like, cause from what I've seen, I feel like they're born like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So growing up, right, I think the parents were like okay with like him playing with all the toys. Like they really like don't mind buying for him. But then over time, I think when he reached a certain age, right, I remember I went for the birthday party and I bought like a present.
Yeah.
I bought like My Little Pony or something, I forget. Then the mom was like, oh, like maybe you should like stop buying like this. Like we're trying to like reduce the amount of like yeah, so I'm thinking like, oh, is it because like he started school already and it's like they don't want him to be like too into these kind of things? Maybe like
Maybe
for
for
the sake
society
of, yeah, for
lah.
society's
Because like
sake
you know
lah.
sometimes they might get bullied because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
play a
Yeah.
certain toy and stuff like
I
that.
think that's
Yeah.
that's where we as human beings have to try and make society a more acceptable place lah.
Be more empathetic lah.
Be more empathetic. Yeah, like it's easy for us to say now. It's like yeah, we don't care. You know, he likes to play My Little Pony. That's what he enjoys, and that's what you should let him do. But then, the society as a whole right now is still not on that page yet.
Yeah, let's just face it
Yeah.
lah. I think the older generations were not very acceptable if their children
yeah.
were queer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
I
it's very apparent.
Yeah.
Sorry. But the thing is, some relatives, I'm not gonna name whom I've come across, has passed comments about certain relatives who are queer. That means these relatives are quite old already. lah.
Yeah.
And then they're like within their circle saying like, oh, you know, this is this. Did you know that? You know, like it was like a shocking discovery.
Yeah.
I'm at that point of time I went and butt into their conversation and said, excuse me, I don't think this is something that you guys should be very prejudiced against.
Yeah.
You should be happy for this person that this person finally
And did they find a partner?
loves
also?
Yeah,
someone.
Yeah, especially if they managed to find a partner.
Yeah.
As well.
The question then I think they all just were really surprised I said such a thing because I'm a young boy in their eyes because they are elderly ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. If this person is happy, who are you to judge or who are you to condemn this person?
Yeah,
Shouldn't
yeah.
you be happy with this person?
Yeah.
Especially when this person is your relative.
Yeah.
That means this person has been hiding for the longest time, for 20, 30, 40 years, suffering because you guys pressured this person to do the right thing. So shouldn't you be happy?
Mhm.
I think they straight away change topic.
They don't know what to say.
What
already.
if it's a child?
What I mean my child.
If it's a child, not a grown adult lah.
I don't it's too early to judge because child go through a lot of things. Last time
True.
Right,
last
right.
time I in school, right? Some people called me like year gay because I had a lot of girlfriends. I always mix with girl group of friends.
I get that so much just because I was a figure skater.
Yeah.
yeah.
So much. Or everywhere. Yeah. You like nape like that.
Yeah lah, it's so
skating.
gay, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now like screw you lah. Every day I hang out with girls lah. You jealous of me lah, chibai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is true lah. But okay, to be fair, figure skating a lot of gays lah.
Yeah.
The stereotype is quite true lah. To be fair, a lot of my friends they are
He
gays.
joined
lah, you know.
figure skating to look at the girls, huh?
Yeah, of course. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I had kids who probably were more on the feminine side, okay, if there's a boy lah, feminine side. Again, whatever I say right now is not, it's my own opinion only lah.
Yeah.
I'll just try lah to educate the child. Oh, this is more of a girl's more. If I do it enough, they'll be able to kind of change their perception, right? Maybe they're exposed to something that caused them to be a little bit more feminine. But if they're more feminine, and no matter how I tried, then for me there will be a point of time where I feel parents will just discuss it and say, hey, you know what? I think we should just not force too much.
I think
Yeah.
you can also be feminine and be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Or
Like
you
how
can
a
be
girl-
tomboy.
And be
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really these days is really like I think people are
I really don't
more
know what's the right way because I've really never encountered it. But I
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
Michelle, right, I feel like the best way is both of us. Like how both of us show our love for each other, to show our compassion. Like even like it's like Keizo sometimes very funny. That Michelle has told Daddy and Mommy are married. It's like, why do you get married, Daddy? Because Mommy loves Daddy. Then Keizo's like, then I want to marry you because I love Mommy. Then she laughed like that, and then she says, no, only a man and a woman can get married. Then she asks, why? And then, we're stunned. How do we explain this? Yeah, that's how, the easiest answer is that's just how it is. I guess it's a stage of like, once their mind is ready to accept that, accept more explanation, then we can explain. I mean, Taka, I go tell my daughter right now, it's because only male and female can reproduce. Male and female cannot reproduce. They won't understand it,
Yeah.
Then they'll ask, how do you reproduce? The other day she asked Michelle, how do babies come? They asked, Daddy, how does a girl get pregnant? I was driving in front. I was like, that's a great question for your mother. And I saw Michelle in the rear view mirror. She dagger-eyed me, you idiot.
Wait, how does she know pregnancy? This thing, cause of her sister, is it? She's seen the sister in the tummy, is it?
I can't remember what lah, but I think it was. I think it was our relatives that got pregnant.
Okay.
Then she asked how. How did you and Daddy have me? And I'm like,
Oh, you did give the trash can, pick you up from the trash can, that kind of.
No, I said no.
Stop send you
Can't
from
be up to
the
one.
sky.
I understand why she asked already. We were watching a cartoon, and there was this bird that brought a baby to the door.
the stock
Oh
one.
yeah,
lah.
that's the story that everyone always gives.
Yeah, and then Michelle happily gonna say, oh yeah lah, that's how you came to us as a joke. Then she's like, really? Then she's so smart, Okay, if the bird brought me to you, where did I come from? The bird take me from where? And then we're like, oh shit.
This girl 5 head, bro.
Because right, we don't want it to go, that means you are not my mommy and daddy lah. Somebody else, but the bird take me from that person and give you to me.
Yeah.
So we're like, God. What is God? Oh crap.
the rabbit hole just keeps getting deeper.
Then after that, I don't know how we say heaven. Oh, I thought people only die and go to heaven. I'm like, oh my God. So then I don't know how we then I think we ended up explaining like, oh, you know what? Usually God gives very special people the opportunity to become parents.
Wow. Very deep. Much deep.
Oh God.
Then her next question just dumbfounded us. So God is the one that put babies into stomachs? I'm like, oh my God. And then I was like, okay, the conversation ends here. We're here already. Let's go out, play ping pong there, baby shark there. Yeah, but I think as parents, even as parents who we already know, we have so much of experience, we've gone through life so much, I don't even know how to explain this to children.
I think no one knows how to explain this to children.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's always like when your kid asks you this question, you'll be like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, there'll be a day that she realizes, oh, okay, you need to have sex in order to have kids. But how old? For me, it's like, how old did I find out that you need to have sex to have kids? I think Form 1, Form 2.
I think, around there.
Form 1, Form 2 lah.
Standard 6.
Standard
Around
6.
Standard 6.
Yeah.
Standard 6 I had they usually would tell you around that time because that's when like you
girls have their periods and boys
can get
discover
boys' dicks get hard lah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you guys
That's
watch
why they always tell her
Hypopen?
that age.
Do you watch the Hypopen?
What's Hypopen?
小 Hypopen.
No.
The I Not Stupid. The
Oh,
Singaporean
yeah.
show,
I
the
have.
movie.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was this scene how like the girl and the guy accidentally kiss.
Oh, then she thought it was pregnant,
Yeah,
right?
then he
Damn
ate a lot of
funny.
the pineapple.
Damn funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she was scared she was pregnant. Wow, that one funny.
No, but I remember why they tell at that age because that's when you mature as in what's the word for it?
Puberty.
Puberty, you hit puberty.
Yeah.
So they better tell them now before they find out the hard way
Yeah.
by actually getting someone pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can I ask something?
Yeah.
How do you explain to your son, right? Like when like what is masturbating and stuff?
Self-explanatory. No words needed.
How did you guys like know about all these things? Your friends
No, you just figure it
Man.
out.
How you
man.
figure out?
You just
As
figure
a
it
girl,
out.
I don't know, cause like we don't. It's not normalized for us, but like how do guys like find out about these kind of things?
I discovered it by accident. Standard 4.
Standard 4. Wow.
While studying, you
I was
know.
a bit. I was a
You're
bit
10.
later.
Huh?
You were 10.
Yeah, while studying.
If you realize, right, the kids around the age, right, every time they're in class, right, I know a lot of kids in my school, so they'll suddenly take their pencil and start rubbing their dicks.
So it's like
Serious?
a natural thing.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Is it because they were masturbating or because they were just, it's a habit?
They don't know. They just didn't know.
Okay.
I mean, they were in a way, but it's not like hardcore.
Similar
masturbating. It's like
situation.
they're discovering themselves. I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're discovering
Also, it's
themselves.
a natural thing. Like,
Yeah,
just feel
yeah.
like, oh, they're itchy. Then you
No, it's like
Yes.
saying, yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay,
No
so I was standard 4. I think it was itchy. Then I scratched. And then my kukuchiao became hard.
Yeah, serious. And then, okay,
I'm sorry we're
No,
talking about this.
but if you think about it, okay, if you think about it, who teach the dog how to harm another dog? It's not like there's not like a seafood
Yeah.
dog. You know, it's just it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
nature,
hor,
it's a
but-
nature thing. You know,
Like, I don't know, a dog
it's
different.
it's no, but like it's like inbred like in organisms.
Yeah.
Of how to reproduce. There's no handbook.
Yeah.
You know, but like all the organisms in this world know how to reproduce.
Yeah, so I
It's
was
just
basically scratching my kukuchiao. Oh, sorry. And then all of a sudden I scratched too long. I was okay. You know how when you study and then maybe if you shake your leg, you just shake it for the long entire time.
Yeah, yeah.
You just shake it. You know, it's like a habit. Then you know you just shake and then use it as your point of. I don't know lah. Whatever lah. It's like you spinning. It's like you spinning the pen on your finger when you're
Fidgeting,
reading.
fidgeting.
Fidgeting lah.
Subconscious.
Fidget spinner. That's right. Okay.
Fidgeting.
So I scratch, and I was doing something else. Then after that, I felt this sensation. I was like, "Wow! What is that? What is that?"
Also, it just tempts you to want to do more lah.
Yeah,
Yeah, feels good, right?
yeah.
Feel good, do more. Ah.
Then I went.
Okay.
Then I went to my mom, and I told her about it. I think my mom was a bit shy lah. And then she's like, and then she realized. Then that's where she talked to me about condoms. I'm like,
Yeah.
she thought she thought I was influenced by some people in the
Right.
in school or something like that.
School,
But
yeah.
I just discovered it. I said, "Oh, mommy, how come when I scratch my kucha like that?" After that, suddenly, like you know, it feels like woo, girly even. Like. And then she's like, "Oh, what were you doing?" yeah. So that's how I remember that's how I discovered
My
it. lah.
school had the talk together with the birds and the bees talk when we were standard 6. They also explained
Oh.
what was masturbation and everything.
Our school.
But I
did
was in
not.
Chinese, so I didn't know. I mean, I was in Chinese school so they call it 打手枪. I just like 手枪 pew 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 like, like what
yes.
Because in Chinese school like the lingo like the other lingo is 打飞机 ma. So 打飞机 we understand, but the people they use 打手枪, so I thought it's two different things.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh shit, they were talking about masturbation.
Oh
So
my God.
it's at the 6 they started saying this term called 打飞机.
打飞机
I
ah.
literally thought it was whack aeroplane.
The-
Yeah. People were going around and saying, "Hey, 要打飞机mo?" And I was like, "No." I said no lah.
Dude,
He's like,
I tell you, we
"Yeah,
got
they
the
more 打飞机
stupidest- in
ah."
high school, you got the stupidest like taboos, you know. It's like in sports, they say if you 打飞机 the day before, next day you run. Like in sports running, right, you show 超杆 whoever 超杆, oi, 奇怪, why you 打飞机? I told you don't 打飞机. We need you to run today, you know.
Yeah. Go. Choose. Last time I used to play
That was
sports.
stupid taboo.
I used to play cricket, right? We got tournament tomorrow. None of you jack
Don't 打飞机, everyone don't 打
damn
飞机.
funny, man. Yeah, so it's at the 6, right? All these boys like, "Hey, 要打飞机mo?" Like, you know, it's like a saying you go around, "Hey." You know,
Right.
it's like the hey, what's up? So back then they were like, "Hey, 要打飞机mo?" Again, I say no lah, and then
Come to think of it, right, from first-hand experience, kids are fucking dumb, us included.
yeah.
You just go around asking people, hey, you got 打飞机 or not?
Yeah. They say, "Hey,
You're
Jin,
fucking stupid,
Jin, 要打飞机mo?" Then I say no Then they be like, "You gay." Like that. And then I'm like, why? Then they like don't explain
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They don't
yeah.
explain. They were again. Then the next day, it's like, "Hey, 要打飞機mo?" I was like, no. Then I asked her, what's 打飞機? Then after that, I know Cantonese. So I was like, oh, why would I want to whack aeroplane? I like aeroplanes. You know that I'm a kid lah. I went back and asked my mother, of course. Mommy, what's 打飞機? Straight away, she set me down. Okay. Why?
I can only imagine the amount of stress you gave your mom at that
Yeah,
age.
wait.
Every day come back a new term. Oh shit. Okay, boys,
Yeah.
sit down.
Oh, yeah. Then
But boys really have a lot of things in high school. Do you guys do the I don't know about you, but my school, right, all the guys like to do this thing where like they pin someone on the wall. Guys lah, all guys.
Oh yes.
They will like try to stop your heart or something.
Oh no,
one.
not the hard one. I said
I
before
saw-
you press.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
No,
That
the
looks
other
so
one is
dangerous.
the birthday one. You take the guy, two guys hold open the leg, the tongue there. Whoop,
Oh yeah.
I didn't do
I tell you,
that.
high school was
In
man,
my school, it's
wow,
called
bro.
welfare. So they line up so in between canteen tables, they will line up the benches and then they will sit like 10 people one bench and then they'll make the person go through that
The
lorong
bench, oh.
and everybody just beat them.
Yeah.
What?
It's called welfare if it's
Yeah.
your birthday and they'll start singing
And
happy
then
birthday.
no, not even high school,
weird.
even in college when I was in when I was playing frisbee, if it's someone's birthday, everyone will line up and then open their leg like an A shape, and then the birthday boy will have to crawl underneath, and then we take the frisbee. When they crawl, we smack the ass, pa 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 like that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's
so
just I don't know. It's just boy things, I guess.
Yeah.
Boys are stupid.
And then yeah lor, and then we will sing. It's called in my school it's called welfare. And then when we whack the person, right, beat him, happy birthday. We sing the whole entire song
That's
lah.
so scary one. You guys all require whacking. My school is just we splash water at that birthday person.
Anything to embarrass the person lah. Okay. Then after that, the principal announced it in the whole entire school. Please stop this welfare thing. Yeah, and then yeah.
No, but the
cannot-
thing is, like you know it's gonna happen to you, and it's like it's not like you're picking on one person. It's just like the whole group will eventually throughout the whole year, the whole group will kena. You know,
Yeah.
It's
So
like a hey, you're growing up. We're conditioning you to be tougher. That kind of
Yeah.
thing lah.
it's I don't know, man. I just really thinking back, boys are so stupid.
I'm
man.
so glad I'm not a guy.
Girls, yeah,
Boys
girls.
are
don't wanna
so
get
stupid.
whacked.
Yeah,
We were
seriously.
so down back then. Now you think of it, we're like, oh god, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah, we-
Man, I miss my high school days. But but girls. Okay, to be honest, you asked about how guys discovered masturbation or discovered sex. How do girls discover it? At what age? Now Shufei thinking it.
Let me think. I mean, for me, it's like I learned from my girlfriends lah. Like we will discuss about it one.
Oh, you guys will actually
But-
like talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
like-
always think that girls don't talk about this type of
What?
things. One.
No, but like we will. Okay, but like certain things, there's always like a certain age where we will start to be comfortable with talking about it. But like earlier years, right, it's like still a bit paiseh one. Yeah.
Guys will just talk to each other. Hey, how you do it? Nice or not? You know that kind of thing.
No, I don't do that. Oh.
I mean,
No lah.
No,
of
you
course
do
we
that
will
lah. I
ask
don't know.
also lah. But we shy ask lah, like, hey, actually, like if you don't want me asking, then we will ask oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At what age though?
High school.
Like about what first?
About let's say masturbation.
That one, my generation, not very normal.
I don't think
for girls.
Malaysia girls talk about this though.
I
Like-
think for me and my friends, right, we only talk about this like recent,
high
like
school.
these recent years only.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
when you're
after
after
college lah.
college, after
After
school lah.
college
Yeah,
lah,
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it wasn't a thing for girls like back in
Yeah.
high
Maybe
school.
because like school has always been made in
Very
a way
taboo lah.
where you cannot talk about these things within school.
Yeah, it's not an open.
No, I just don't
discussion.
think girl is normal for girls at the time lah. We don't know anything about
Oh,
it.
true.
Yeah.
Do
Until
girls
now.
talk about boys in high school? I'm sure they do, right?
Of course lah.
Yeah. Okay, it's the same. Okay, boys also talk about girls. Do girls kind of like check boys out at school and kind of comment about their physical appearance?
Yeah, that's normal.
Same lah. Like boys do that too lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just high school kids.
Yeah.
It's just what you do in high
that's
school,
what
man. You
do
think
in
you go high school to study? Actually, no, go to school and study. guys.
Yeah. Sorry. Go.
Stay in class. Don't skip period in the canteen.
Yeah. Then how? Okay. So do you talk about sex to your parents or not?
No lah.
Oh, you don't. Until now, no.
No leh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you?
No, actually, no.
Oh, I do.
I mean,
I
you
do.
of course lah. You're
I do.
married.
No, even before I got married, my mom, I talked about this before. My mom, right? There was one day I said I was going to Genting Highlands. She's like, with who? Or this with a bunch of friends. She's like, are you bringing a French cap? I was like, what's a French cap? She said, condom. I'm like, oh, no.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like my parents
I
like.
think my parents all just told my mom just told me, just be smart. Okay, that's it. End of conversation.
Yeah,
that's all she needed to tell me. Just
they're
Oh,
not
just
direct.
be smart.
They're not direct.
My mom sits
Yeah.
down and says that, okay, if you ever engage in any sexual contact with any girl, if you have sex with her, and if you are not protected, she's not encouraging me to have sex before marriage. She said that if you get her pregnant, remember, you have to take full responsibility. You have to marry her, and you have to be responsible for both the girl and the child. And that scared me because
That's actually such a good trick, though.
and I'm not sure
That would
whether
freak me out, man.
yeah, now I'm trying to think that is that the reason why it took me so long to want to have kids
Yeah.
with Michelle. I don't know whether that is like a past childhood
trauma.
Yeah.
Canon event.
Hey, I think for some people, yes, leh.
Yeah.
Especially like religious people, no offense. But
Okay.
like a lot of religious people, because they say sex is bad, right?
Yeah.
Then when they finally get to have sex, they feel like, oh my god, it's a bad thing. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, then they like don't want to do it because like in their mind.
Well,
it's like
some
it's
people it's
implanted.
different.
You
When
know?
they got married, they're like, "Oh, this is a whole different world." I'm like, okay.
No, really
I'm not
people
gonna
have
say who,
trauma.
but yeah.
Yeah, there are people who have that kind of trauma. So it's very hard to break out of like that kind of mindset.
I think it's the upbringing.
that sex is
lah.
bad.
It's the
Yeah.
upbringing, yeah.
Yeah, I respect those who can really save sex for marriage.
Whew.
After marriage, I'm like, whoa, okay, good job.
Champion, man. That one really.
Yeah, but trust me, when the first time I did it, I was like so damn scared, man.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I was going to be a dad. And you know what's the thing? The funniest thing was I didn't even climax.
Oh no,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, serious. Because I was so stressed, right, to try everything or anything. It's so stupid because I was so stressed out that I did something wrong, despite all the the precautions that I took. Right, I had to go message a friend who's a doctor and explain in detail what I did and ask him,
Oh,
do you think I would have impregnated this person? And he called me, "Hey, idiot, you stupid or what?" Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate him. Like, he's a friend of mine. He's in Perth now. He's practicing medicine over there. But this is where you really must appreciate your friends who are studying medicine in
Yeah,
university.
True.
They are the most non-judgmental people.
And they won't bullshit you.
They won't bullshit
And they
you.
won't bullshit you. They tell you straight up.
I feel like people who are the most non-judgmental, right, are the people who go through a lot of stuff. People who don't really go through things, right, they're like mostly like judgmental. I feel like because they don't know how things are.
In some ways, I tend to agree with that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've tried all the other shit. They're like, you know what? I've done so much stupid shit and so much stuff already. Who am I to judge you on what you do? That kind of attitude.
Which brings me to this question though. So, Ryan, next time when you have kids, would you really let them do all the stupid shit that, or even worse shit that you've done in school, so that they can kind of like evaluate what they've done?
He's not that bad in school.
I mean, you have to draw a line now. Of
He's
course.
a star. You're a head prefect, right?
Yeah, head prefect.
yeah, that's not
Guys,
that
head
bad.
prefect is just the best way to ponting class.
Really? Oh,
Anytime,
yeah.
hey, duty.
I was a
project.
I was a prefect too. Damn nice one. You get to leave like
Yeah.
20 minutes earlier from
Oh
class.
shit! I hope my principal's not listening
Oh
to
my,
this.
I just sneak out.
Huh? You also
Yeah.
a prefect? Ah?
I'm not, but I just
Oh.
sneak out.
Yeah, you
That's the
different.
thing. If you sneak out, you get caught, you get sent back, you get in trouble. I can walk out. and
Yeah.
just walk the hallways with a free pass.
It's called
That's
This is
true.
called politicians.
I think there has to be a line, of course. You know, like don't go and beat up kids. Don't be a bully.
Yeah.
Don't go and,
But what
yeah,
if you
but
were like that? What if you were a bully?
Wait,
beat up
Ryan,
kids?
you were a head prefect in where? Street KL?
Yeah, CKL.
For primary or secondary?
Secondary.
God damn. What's up, Ryan?
But I mean, try stuff. Can try stupid things. Just don't break your hand. You know, like you try bolom tao lah. At least
But-
their time where they are supposed to like explore and discover. Like
You
go
cannot-
ahead, whatever you
cannot
want
ask
to do.
him lah.
why can I ask
He's a
him?
prefect. You
So?
have to ask someone who's like, oh, I used to be a gangster at school. I used to smoke outside
Hey,
my hall."
hello. The
Yeah.
holiest and goodest of people, the goody two-shoe looking ones, are the worst people, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, the worst.
Serious.
You don't smoke, meh?
No, I never smoke.
I see.
Not in that sense lah,
Yeah,
but
but
like
like-
their hidden desires inside sometimes quite twisted one. Yeah.
Ponting class king. My record was, because on top of my prefect stuff, I was house captain, and then I had my skating stuff. I remember the report card was right there, got like 280 days or no, 300 over days of school, right? I was missing almost 100 days.
Oh my god, you know what I did?
And that's okay because you're a head prefect.
Yeah. I have to say I'm quite blessed that my brain is pretty good lah, so I could catch up with my studies pretty well lah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh my god, you know what I
I'm
did
Ponting
in high
king in
school?
my class, man.
What you did in high school?
Okay, I'm not even prefect or whatever. I think I was just ketua class, that's it.
Oh.
But I think my results not bad lah. But I always Ponting class one. And there was this one time, right, my school had a photo shoot session. So you know how they take pictures for the yearbook?
Yeah.
So like let's say like the basketball club, then whatever club, then like they will ask people to come down to take the pictures.
Yeah.
So I literally Ponting the whole session.
How many
you know.
pictures were you in?
And then I just went into every like
You've
yeah.
done that before.
You did that too?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah, so got 1 year, right? One of the yearbook, right? If you turn all the pages, right,
Oh,
my
your
face
face
is like in like several, but I'm not even in those clubs.
Oh
I
my
just went
God.
into the picture.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
just go and sneak into other people's picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when the clubs were too big for the teacher to even care whether
Yeah,
you're in or
yeah.
not, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
yeah.
And you have like, cause I have a lot of friends in school, so it's like when they are in that club, right? They just ask me to go in. I'm like, okay, cause no one's gonna rat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just go in like, okay, I'll take the
Senior
picture.
year in high school.
Yeah,
was
it's pretty
like,
funny.
You must be very proud. Do you still
you can
keep that
really do
yearbook?
anything
I think
you
so.
want.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
pretty funny.
Well,
You
yeah,
keep
for-
your yearbooks? All your yearbooks? from
Yeah,
school?
actually, I
Yeah?
keep my Form 5 ones.
Oh, from 5 on only.
Yeah, Form 5 ones. And I look very different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. And it's so weird. Now I look back at it. I was like, oh my god, that was like 25 years ago.
Oh my God, we're
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
We're reminiscing
Your
on
graduation
our
certificate. Your graduation
childhood.
certificate. Already graduated college, bro. 35 years.
Yeah, it's so weird because when I was young and I look at my mom, like, oh wow, my mom tells me, oh, this school, mommy used to study here like when I was young. That's like 30 years ago. Then I'm like, eee, so old. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
wey.
I'm my mom now.
Yeah.
I am my mom now when she had me.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, and it's
Crazy.
it's so funny because as a kid you think they got it all figured out. I'm a parent. I'm 40. I still haven't got a lot of things figured out yet.
To be fair, also, we graduated high school like 10 years ago. Already.
Yeah, so long.
10 years, bro.
Yeah. I think next time we should have an episode where we give life lessons and words of wisdom to the people still at school.
You know how
Honestly,
many
I
friends-
feel
Try
like-
to fit yourself in as
I wa-
many photography.
Actually, you know what would be a great idea for another episode?
Yep.
Let's get like an actual like high school student.
Yeah.
And I want to compare what is school like now and what is school like when we were there.
Yeah.
Because right now we've been out of school for 10 years. I have no clue what high school is like right now.
Do
like,
you go back to your school and visit once in a while?
Nah, bro.
Oh no.
It's in 15, bro. I try to avoid. I spent too many years of my life in SS15. I try to avoid that place now.
I used to like every year.
Yeah,
go back
you go
once.
back?
Yeah. And then after I went back for a couple of times, but after that when I went to the entertainment industry, the teachers kept calling me back because the kids wanted to see me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh okay, cool. I was like, yay, my teachers like me. But I went back after a while. Then I don't know lah. Maybe my school, because my school, the teachers are really close to me. I was really close to my teachers. They made me. They are a very big contribution to who I am today. They made me a prefect because number one, they didn't want me to leave the school. My mom was about to take me out of Stella Maris to go to Catholic high school.
Bro, I don't think it would last in Catholic high
Is
school.
it?
Man.
Yeah,
That school
because
is
my mom could
hardcore.
not afford the fees in
In
Stella
Stella
Maris,
Maris,
so
okay.
she was thinking. And then the teachers was like telling my mom like, oh, but he's so happy here. I was involved in music. I had a band, and then I think like my mom always wanted me to be a prefect. So then suddenly they all said, oh, he's gonna be in Form 4. There's a chance of him being a prefect. And then when I heard that, I'm like, Mommy, can I please stay? There's a chance of me being a prefect. It was like a lifetime achievement. I can finally tell my mom, I'm a prefect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then after that, but back then I just didn't understood. Like it was more of like my mom was like, you want to go here or go here? I didn't realize it was because about financial issues, but she let me stay at Stella Maris, and I liked it there. The teachers are just sweet, very very sweet people. They were all retired teachers from St. John's.
Okay.
Yeah, then they continued their careers educating students in my school, and I love them. Some of them are not here today, but yeah.
It's another topic, but I don't know if we have time.
No, we don't have time anymore, lah, Shufei.
Sad. Okay.
At first she came into the stadium. What are we going to talk today? Now, wow, the topics coming out up,
Hey,
down,
now
left,
a lot
right.
of drama, okay, around us. You
Yeah.
all don't know you all keep up or not, but yeah, there's a lot of drama around us.
Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. You come back tomorrow and let's record another episode then.
Let's go, episode 2, we're debuting the music. Faster go find your email with the new music.
Oh, yes. But hey, I think that wraps up for today's episode. It's just a quick check-in. Hey, just to let you guys know, we're going to be broadcasting live at KL Podfest. It's going to be happening on the 3rd and 4th of February. We're going to be broadcasting at PJ Pack.
Yes, in One Utama.
Yeah, get your tickets, yeah. So KL Podfest, just Google KL Podfest.
You can follow them on Instagram as well. I think they have an Instagram account.
Yeah, KL Podfest.
You can stay updated over there.
So go check it out. We'll be there. We hope to mingle with every one of you.
Yeah.
We're a bit scared lah, because to be honest, we don't know how many people are actually going to show up to watch our show.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I don't know what's scarier, empty hall or full hall.
I don't know. But the thing is, the reason why we do this podcast is because sometimes we just sit down and just talk amongst ourselves. Whoever listens in and contributes is a bonus and a blessing to us.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, we thank you guys. Applause, please. Applause. Thank you. So our producers, behind the camera, and she's looking upstairs because there's a bunch of people drilling and renovating their office during office hours.
Well, to be fair, it's 6 o'clock already lah. So yeah, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but thanks for listening to us though. I tell you, I think for the past 4 years that we run this podcast, it's until today.
Has it been 4 years?
Yeah, 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 years old.
Damn.
Wow.
I still remember
Our
the
first
podcast.
episode in the pantry in the old office.
Yeah.
Damn.
Quite surprising where this podcast has brought us. Although it's not the largest podcast in terms of numbers, but I mean it's sizable enough lah. 2 million people have streamed us.
Wow.
So we're getting opportunities to work with brands and we're getting opportunities to go on festivals. So we thank you. And we've also had opportunities to interview Hollywood celebrities or directors. So for that we're eternally grateful. This year we should be more hardworking to basically give you more episodes now, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
We will try to be more consistent.
Yes. Remember, stream us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. Spotify is our biggest listenership, by the way. You can watch us on YouTube. And then, of course, most importantly, follow our socials, okay? Mamak Sessions. A lot more things there apart from our podcast. All right? Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
We'll speak to you guys next time.